Okay, 5 weeks officially. Uh, After surgery. Yay! Good news is it's 5 weeks and it's Thursday. I'm making this on a Thursday. So, it's actually been 5 weeks today. Tomorrow we will be in our 6th week, starting our sixth, which would normally be our final week. But I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to go the full 8 weeks. So we got 2 more weeks. Well, technically three because we got to get to the 6th week, the 7th week, and then the eighth. So we got like 3 more weeks technically. Uh, but this eye still not completely healed. It still has that line right beside the pupil. Whereas this one, of course, is completely healed, but it's always red. So I think it's always dry. So, update. Uh, we have had a headache for like the last 3 days. Uh, we've had, I forget what the issue I said I had in the last video. I believe it was my eyes feeling swollen. We still got that. We started the next day, and then this morning I woke up and I actually, oh, my eyes, the dryness is getting worse. It's weird, cause I woke up last night at like 4 o'clock in the morning, and oh my gosh, it felt like someone was stabbing my eyes so bad. I could not go back to sleep. So I had to put eye drops in for the first time in the middle of the night, which I am hoping is not going to become a thing. And it's weird because I put eye drops in my eyes right before I went to bed, and I put like two and three drops in each eye right before I went to bed. And I usually do that every night so that I don't have to worry about my eyes being dried out while I'm sleeping. But it didn't care. Like, I woke up in so much pain, and I had to put in more eye drops. And then I was fine until I got up, and then I had put in a bunch of eye drops once I got up. And then it's it's kind of odd actually, because while I'm inside of my apartment, it feels like I need to put in eye drops like every half an hour to an hour. Which, I mean, at week five, starting week six tomorrow, that's not expected. Like, week three, we were supposed to cut down to drops every 2 hours. Week four, we should have been dropping down to drops every 3 hours. So, we should have been doing them every 3 hours for the last week, and nope, couldn't do it. And even though we were late, I went an extra week, and like the last week I was supposed to be doing it every 2 hours, uh, to give my eyes extra time to heal. Nope, still haven't been able to do it. But that's when I'm inside. But when I'm outside, like I have a little walking trail that's like right over there, like 2 feet away from my apartment. Like I cross the street, boom, walking trail. And when I'm walking on that, like my eyes feel fine. It's weird. When I'm sitting down, not moving, because I usually sit on my computer and work, because I'm a programmer. So most of the time I'm sitting working, and but when I'm inside, whether I'm working or not, I can't, like, I need eye drops frequently. But if I go outside and I walk on that trail, my eyes are perfectly normal. Like, they don't care. I can go, an hour, 2 hours outside, and my eyes are like, okay, whatever, la 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 la. Uh, and it's weird. Like I don't know if I just have to go outside more in order for my eyes to stop complaining or what, but last night we woke up with like someone stabbing my eyes, and it made I had such a bad headache when I got up this morning. Oh my gosh, my head hurt so much. My eyes hurt. Luckily, I took headache medicine, ibuprofen, and then like an hour later, the headache went away, and it hasn't come back actually. Uh, but the pain in my eyes, the dryness, has been there all day, except for when I was outside. So I don't know how to explain that one. So I'm going to be going outside a lot more. I don't know if like me getting exercise and walking around, uh, and the extra blood flow to my eyes is helping, or if it's just the fresh air outside that's making my eyes not want to complain. But either way, outside is where we will be more often to hopefully get my eyes back to normal. And then today I tried to cry, like to force tears to see if I could cry. And I watched like sad videos uh, on YouTube that I knew would make me cry, because I'm a sucker. I cry during sad things. Well, really sad things like death and stuff. Like if a character dies or something, even though I know it's fake, it's still sad. So I tried to watch stuff that would make me cry, and like I got emotional. Like the emotion was there, but in my eyes, no tears. And uh, at the parts where I would normally uh, start crying, like tears, not like blubbering, but like uh, tears would like start falling. It was just pain. My eyes just felt like someone was like stabbing them every time uh, I tried to. Every time I got to a point where I would normally cry. Uh, and then once I got past that point in the video, and my body wasn't trying to cry no more, the pain would go away. And then when my body would try to cry, the pain would come back. It was horrible. The pain was real. So uh, I've lost my ability to cry, which is kind of odd. So I went to the store today and I was gonna get an onion and try to chop it up, but we didn't remember. I was in the store and I forgot. I completely forgot. Uh, so tomorrow we're gonna go back to the store and get an onion, and I'm gonna cut up an onion and see if I can force my natural tears to come. Uh, but so far, I have zero natural tears, which is kind of concerning that we're 5 weeks out, going into our 6 week, and I have no natural tear production. Not even when, you get the most. Like, my eyes don't water, I can't cry, so, and if the onion doesn't work, then even onion, like, I'm immune to everything that would make your eyes water. Uh, so, at this point, it seems like the dryness is getting worse, uh, especially when I'm sleeping. So, I'm hoping I don't have to, but tonight will be the test, I guess, to see if I have to start taking eye drops when I sleep, like actually getting up during the night and putting eye drops in. I'm hoping, I'm really hoping I don't have to. But we'll find out tonight. Uh, and then, other than that, everything is the same. My vision is still, I don't think it's fluctuating anymore. It doesn't feel like it's fluctuating. It feels like it's pretty much set. It feels like my eyes are used to everything. I can go outside and take my sunglasses off now. I can't stare at the sun or stare at the sky because that's still too bright. Still have some light sensitivity, but I can at least go outside and take my sunglasses off now, uh, and actually look forward and actually walk around. So that's good. So light sensitivity is getting better. The floaters, either I've learned to ignore them or they're starting to go away because I haven't noticed them as much. I still notice like two of them, which are annoying, but I just ignore them now. So the floaters aren't really bothering me anymore. I don't know if they're going away though. I can't tell. And then that's it. So hopefully, I say this every week, but hopefully my eye, this guy, will finally be fully healed by next week. Like that, the little red thing right there, like right beside it. Like that's the only part, the bloodshot from the surgery that still remains, and it goes like right down. There's a little line that goes whoop. So if that heals, like once that heals, my eyes are finally fully healed, at least from the bloodshot. They still heal for like 6 months, but at least from the bloodshot, they'll finally be fully healed. Like this guy hasn't had bloodshot in forever, but this guy, like, it just does not want to go away. Uh, so hopefully within the next week, this guy will heal. I'll go outside more. Hopefully speed up the recovery process. And then I'm trying to. So now that we are starting our 6th week, for the last week we've been trying to do 2 hours, which if I go outside, I've been successful at going 2 hours between eye drops. Versus inside, I haven't been successful. So for the next week, we're gonna try to go 3 hours between eye drops, at least while we're outside, since we have a lot more success outside. And then inside, we're gonna we're gonna try to go 2 hours, hopefully. And I'm gonna try to get my tears back to working. I don't know why my tears aren't working, but we're gonna do the onion trick. We're gonna try to force my tears to start working. Like even if I have to like hold an onion underneath my eyes, every time I every hour, just be like onion. Uh, and hopefully I'm the pores are just clogged or something, or the nerves on my eyes are just healing, or something's going on that hopefully heals itself or fixes itself soon so that my tears start working again. Uh, but until then, I will see you in another week. Hey, so just wanted to give a quick update from yesterday. So we just got up and something odd happened. For the first time since I've got LASIK, my eye, like this eye, like right on this side, stuck. Like it didn't want to open. Like it was stuck together. And then uh, whenever I forced it open, because it wasn't stuck to where I couldn't like just be like, "Eh." So I went and forced it open, and uh, the yellow crusty things that usually go in the corner of your eye was actually like almost halfway across my eye, and it was on my eyelashes and holding them together. And it's like, oh, okay, odd. That's never happened before. And then this eye, it wasn't stuck together, but when I looked in the mirror to make sure like nothing happened to the flaps and everything was good, there was like a blob on my eye, like on the eye. And it's like, okay, but it didn't hurt or anything. It was just like a clear blob. And then there was stuff in my eyelash. So I went to take the stuff out of my eyelash and was like, okay, pull down my eye. And the blob like started to come off the eye. So I pulled the stuff off the eyelash and the blob came with it. It's like, oh, okay. So it was just, I don't know what it was, but it was just a clear blob. I assume which it was the stuff that makes the yellow crusty stuff in the corner of your eyes when you sleep. But instead of being in the corner, it was on my eye. So that's interesting. That's never happened before. So I don't know if that's a good thing. Since I guess it means my eyes were making tears or what, but week 5 and that's something new. Or more thing. Uh, I've noticed that my eyes won't water if my eyes hurt. Like if my eyes start drying out, they start hurting. And I've noticed that my eyes won't water in order to fix it like they should. I mean, dry eyes, water, done. But every time I yawn, my eyes water, which is weird. You would think they would water when my eyes hurt, but they don't. They water if I yawn. Like even if like blink hard, they don't care. But I yawn. Ooh, I yawn, and it's like water. Like what? So today is turning out to be a very interesting day. I thought we were doing so well, but uh, I don't know. Like my blanket hit my face this morning. My blanket, like just a soft piece of cloth, because the part that hit me didn't have anything like cotton like stuffing, because my blanket kind of lost the stitching in the middle, so like the cotton filling like slides down from the top. So like the top 2 inches is just the light fabric, and that's it. So that part hit my face this morning, and then, well, last night, and then I woke up with the things I told you about. But now it feels like this side is swollen. So this side feels perfectly fine. But right now it feels like this eye is either swollen or dry. I can't tell which. Let's see. Can I tell? Uh, I can't tell. But uh so I'm if I just put in drops about, let's see, what time is it? An hour ago. Uh and it feels like uh I've never worn contacts, so I don't know what a contact feels like. But it feels like someone took a sponge and just sat it right on the center of my eye, and it's soaking up all the uh liquid on my eye. So it feels like it's really dry or like my eye is about to pop out. So I don't know what's going on. Since we're in our fifth week, it shouldn't matter if something hits my eyes, especially not a blanket. I mean, a little blanket. We're in our fifth week. You're supposed to be able to put makeup and everything on by like your second or third week, and we are past that. So, but I'm gonna have to put eye drops in and see if it goes away. Even though this eye doesn't feel like it needs eye drops, so it's weird. Like this eye is like, we're fine, but this eye is like demanding a lot more attention than it's been demanding the past couple of days. Because, like I said, we were getting better. Everything was uh, starting to wean off the drops, but now today, this one's like, nope, we're going straight back to needing drops all the time. So I'm hoping the blanket didn't cause any damage. I mean, I don't think it should. It definitely. I mean, it's just a blanket. So I don't know. We'll have to go through today and see how this goes. See if this eye goes back to normal tomorrow or if I'm going to have to call a doctor. Hopefully, it just goes back to normal tomorrow. We'll see.